I guarantee Jordan Westbrook can hit 20 to 25.
You know who's my guy for hits, man? Is
Okay.
Cows, dude. That's my guy.
Dude, Cowser,
I'll put
yeah, I could.
Cal and Gunner and for the money lines.
Dude, Cowser get. I've been saying this since he's gotten called up. He gives me Nick Markakis vibes.
I know,
Like,
dude, he is the best outfield. What do you think,
yeah,
Monte? The best, like, so Adam Jones will always be my favorite, like center
oh yeah,
fielder, but the outfielder's got to be Markakis. What do you think?
Marquez. I can see that. Yeah, I like him.
Honestly, like my favorite Orioles are like Cal Ripken and Brian Roberts and
B-Rob was the goat.
Matt Wieters for a long time. I really.
Oh, Matt,
I love Matt Wieters.
oh, please, bro, you're going down.
I love Matt
How about
Wieters.
you guys? What are your top? Name your top five Orioles or your top three.
Dude, I love Adley Rushman. He's because I'm a diehard Orioles fan. Orioles were miserable for so long. I watched the College World Series when Adley went on that incredible run and ended up winning the national championship for Oregon State. And I just remember I was like, dude, I want this guy in Baltimore. And then it hit me like this guy might actually end up in Baltimore. And when we drafted him, I was like, this guy's going to bring us back to the promised land. And ever since he's gotten called up, we've been a whole different ball club. So I would say he right now is my number one um,
Of all time though? Like who's your
of
top?
all time.
Who's your Mount Rushmore of Orioles right
Oh,
now? It could be
time.
current. So me,
Mount
it's like I
Rushmore
said.
might differ from Mount Rushmore might differ from top five, but top five of all time. You gotta give me a second to think about that. Who are your
It's like
top
Cal
five at the
Ripken
moment?
Jr., man. You got to. That's
Ripken's
number one.
one?
Oh no,
For
bro.
No,
me, dude.
Ripken's not in my
Well,
top five.
you
I'm
got to
sorry.
understand, for me, I'm a Nationals fan, but before the Nats were a team, when I went to Orioles games, like when I truly was an Orioles fan and went to games, that was the fucking guy, man. Cal
Yeah.
Ripken. So that was, you asked me who's my favorite Oriole. I told you Cal Ripken Jr., man. For me.
Ripken
I
Jr.
I like a lot of the younger guys, but or a lot of the older guys, but my probably true favorites were the Adam Jones era back in like
Yeah,
2014 when the
Okay.
Orioles made that first legitimate run in forever since 97. That's probably where I would pick my top five, and it's got to be
yeah.
Adam Jones in there, Matt Wieters.
Chris
I mean,
Davis is
Chris
probably
Davis
one of
gets a
my
lot of shit for how
I
bad he
remember
ended up
that.
being, but Chris Davis was incredible to
I
watch when he
remember
was
bro.
going.
that.
He
Like,
was hitting
Chris
home
Davis
runs
was so
like
much fun to watch.
boom, boom, boom. Like I don't know. Yeah, that
It
Adam
looked
Jones,
effortless.
that team was nice. Like
Yes. So I think a lot of my top five come from there. I think if it's between now and 2014 teams, so I gotta say Adam Jones, Markakis, and Wieters for sure. And then I gotta go. I think I gotta go Adley and Gunner, my top five. I
Yeah.
have to say.
yeah, Gunner. Yeah,
That
So,
was my number two,
Gunner's
man.
in mine.
dude, I love Gunner. He's unreal. That kid's something special.
Yeah, he's a dog.
And
He's
he
gonna look
got.
good in a Dodgers
He's no.
uniform in
I
like
was
10
gonna
years
say it.
from
Don't say it,
now.
Blake. He said. Blake's mentioned this before. Don't say it,
Dude, I
Blake.
say this in the group chat all the time.
Don't
Free
say it. I was
dog.
just about to say it. Don't call him a Dodger. He's not. If I ever get to meet him at a fan event, I will tell him to his face. Like it will break our hearts if he leaves. He's not gonna
Yeah,
care. But
Just don't go to
he's
Yankee.
not gonna care. But I want him
find
to
him in the
know
left. Don't
it.
go.
So, if this guy, we'd love to have him on here if we can. With Blake, if we book on her, we'll get you on
Yeah,
the
dude, that would be
show.
great. I'd
We'll
beg
reach
him.
out. I honest to God, I thought about this earlier. I genuinely think if we reach out to them, Colton Cowser will come.
Dude, Kowser's he seems like such a great dude.
That's what I mean.
He's
He's on
hilarious.
Instagram. He'll come. We'll get
Yeah,
him,
dude.
Monte. We'll reach out to
Just
Uh,
send them Legos. Be like,
him.
I'll buy you a Lego set. They're all big into Legos. You ever see them build Legos together and
oh
stuff
yeah,
on
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
Orioles
But
YouTube?
hey, man,
It's
we have this new cheat. I joke about it, Blake. The Orioles didn't pay for a pitcher, so now beer is $5 at Camden Yards because we don't have to pay for any pitching anymore.
yeah, it's
At
kind of nice.
National Park, they're paying Strasburg and Corbin, and beer is $17. Man, it's ridiculous.
I mean, when
That's
you
what
mess up that
happens.
bad.
The cost trickles down to everybody, guys. If you want pitching, you got to pay for beer in the
It goes hand in hand.
ballpark. So Blake, listen, I'd love to go. I'd love to see you at Camden this year, man. And me
Dude,
and
for
Monte,
sure.
we'll all go. We'll do this live, man. We'll go like on a Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah, for
I
Yeah,
sure.
that
think
would be
I
a good
think one,
time.
one Saturday or Sunday this year. It's like Star Wars themed Gunnar Henderson bobblehead, dude.
Oh, that would be sweet.
I think we should go on that day, man. I think we can make that happen. It's a Saturday, I think.
Yeah. I'm definitely trying to go on the hockey jersey night. Do
Oh,
you see
I
the
can't
hockey
make it.
jersey?
I want that, dude.
Really?
That
Dude, I want it so
what day
bad.
is that again? That's in April, right?
I think so.
My
It's early
favorite
on
part
in
is
the
the
season.
Litos pizza right here. That's tough, dude. I live in
Yeah.
Montgomery County. They don't have that here, dude.
Dude, you're missing out. Do you
I
miss
know
it?
they don't have Royal Farms here either. I fucking miss both.
Damn, man. I feel bad for you.
I do, man. I miss it, dude. But I would love to go. You know what, man? My favorite thing at Camden to eat was a Omaha steak burger place.
I'm on state
You know what
Dude.
smacks, yo, was that the cheap tent outside of like Section 7-Eleven and Pickles, like the little tent
Yeah.
where it's like we only take card if you pay for $12. Yo, that food smacks. That was the best food I had in all. You
No,
get a couple natty bones over there for $4 a pop. I can't wait.
no, definitely gotta go to
That's
that.
funny.
Definitely gotta go to that game though to get that jersey.
My favorite is all the people that wear like cow costumes for cows. It's so
Dude,
funny.
that is funny.
You know
That
they
is
got like
funny.
the Orioles camouflage, like the Ravens pants camouflage.
Dude, now we got people walking around as cows.
Yeah.
It's great. Dude, the funny part is, um, so when he comes up the bat, obviously everyone goes boo. And I watched this thing on Cowser where he said I don't know, got like a hit one time and he was on first, and I think the first baseman was like, "Dude, why are your fans like hate you?" And he was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, your fans were just like booing you. Why do they hate you so much?" And he was like, "No, they're not. They're mooing." And then he like explained because cows are. So I guess the fans just started mooing there, and the first baseman was like, "Oh, I never considered that, but that's so funny that even I couldn't even imagine being like an opposing player and just hearing what sounds like boos, thinking, why the hell are they booing their own player?" And then you find out, no, they're just doing at me because my name has Cal in it.
When's opening day, fellas? I think we're wrapping up here. When is opening day?
Opening day. I think it starts it's at the end of the month. But everything it's like all different for like each team.
Everybody, yeah. No, when's Orioles opening day? I know it's like a Tuesday. I
And they
think
usually like the last week of March or
it's
something.
Monday, March 31st. So
31st.
last day of March versus the Red
Yeah.
Red
Sox. It's
Sox.
Orioles Bradley Towel giveaway, guys. For those going who see this show.
AM opening up against Boston. It's gonna be a good one.
So you think it's Crochet versus who? Who are you putting out there on opening day if Rodriguez is hurt?
They're gonna put Charlie Morton out there, like,
I
because
love
he's
Dean
one
Kramer,
better.
dude. I like Dean Kramer,
Dude, I
but
know
I
Dean.
always
Okay,
toggle to can I trust him for 4 or 5 strikeouts? It's too stressful. I love him to death, but I can't pick the props on
he's not a big
Dean.
strikeout guy. Dean always starts off slow, but he is usually like our best pitcher by the end of the season, which is something I love about Dean. Like he comes around when it matters most. So I don't know if they'll start with Dean. I wish Kyle Bradish was healthy because Kyle Bradish was healthy, he would be no doubt the number one. I think Kyle Bradish is a legitimate ace. He just needs to stay healthy. But I think Grayrod is too. Same thing. Just needs to stay healthy. But I think if Grayrod is healthy, he's got to be the number one. I
Okay.
don't know. I don't know if you let Sugano go number one, maybe, but I feel like they would go Charlie Morton over Sugano. That's my personal opinion. But
Mm,
yeah,
I can't wait, fellas, man. It can't come soon
yeah,
enough.
dude, for real. I mean, I'm a Blackhawks fan, so I'm just ready for that number one pick again. I got nothing to look
No,
forward
the
to.
Nationals have the number one pick in the
Uh,
MLB draft. You know what I said, Blake? You're gonna laugh at me, fellas. I said if I have to, I'll send a message to Cooper Flag myself. If you go back to school, the Wizards will have the number one pick next year, brother. You're coming to DC whether you like it or not, so you might as well come now. You
yeah,
might as well. I
you're
welcome.
not
I'll
avoiding
show him
us.
around, dude. I'll come show you around.
I'll be your chauffeur, dude. I'll pick you up from the airport.
I'll come take you.
Just let me know which year
You
you're
can go
coming.
back to Duke, but we'll be back here next year, brother. He's the
That's
only.
good.
He's the only
That
one
is true.
saying this.
All right. Well, that wraps up our evening. We're coming up on time, so appreciate everyone for tuning in. Blake, thank you for hopping on the cast. Hopefully, we'll see you again before the season starts.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course. Anytime, brother man. And Matt, we'll see you as well. And
Go O's, fellas. Let's
yes,
do it.
Yeah, go
go
O's
O's.
this year.
Hell yeah.